But joining myself in the toxic table at Ty Schmidt, at Boston Connor, and one half of the hammer, Dahn Cowboys, Tone Diggs. Cowboy hat looks good today. A lot of people were talking yesterday. You took the hat off intermittently, shut off the flow a little bit. People haven't seen your face without a fucking hat on it for like a year or so.
I didn't know about this. Good to know.
Yeah, you did. Hey, good flow.
Good flow, Tony.
Speaking of good flow. Okay, there was a long time where this man was not known for that, but now all of a sudden his hair is impeccable. He's obviously a Hall of Famer, a fucking stud. Whenever his name is said around football communities, they say, what a fucking freak show that guy was. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now he's a 5 handicap, used to be a 2 handicap, so this guy fucking stinks at golf. An absolute specimen, a former safety for the University of New Mexico.
The University of New Mexico.
Sorry about it. First ever Hall of Famer in the studio. One of the co-founders of Ludex, one of the new collectible Ludex sports cards thing that is going to be, I think, very, very popular.
I love the Ludex, though.
Well, Ludex is even
like
better.
that.
Hey, roll Ludex. Is that why? That's probably why you did Ludex.
Yes.
Roll Ludex, because it's a Ludex of all your cards digitally, so you know how much they're worth, and you can buy and share and talk. We'll dive into it. Ladies and gentlemen, Brian Urlacher.
Thank you. Thanks for having me in, PAT.
Hey, thank you,
Appreciate
BRIAN, dude. This is when you walked in here.
Crazy
you looked,
going on back
yeah,
there.
yeah. Zito's from
I know.
Chicago.
Zito's in. I know that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We've been talking to him.
Zito talked to Caruso last week, and he told Caruso he killed Grayson Allen. Is there anybody you take out for Urlacher here?
Anybody that tried to attack Brian. He's on my
Anybody.
list.
You got him?
Yes.
Outside, homeless guy tries to get Brian.
Dead.
Break his nice.
At the airport, TSA tries to get Brian.
Cry chop.
Don't
Dead.
mess with him.
Anyways,
legit.
hey, thank you for joining us here.
Thanks for having me. I
Thank you
appreciate
for
it.
making a trip to Indianapolis.
Yes, it's been a fun couple days for me.
Where's home right now?
Arizona.
Okay, did you know you were going to live there? How did you end up in Arizona?
The weather. I started in the off seasons when you live in a cold ass place like Chicago.
Yes.
You try and find places to go warm. I grew up in New Mexico, and then after my 3rd year, I started figuring out, hey, you guys leave in the off season? I was like, I don't have to be here all year round. So I went to Arizona, and I was like, I'm staying here. So that's the way.
You still keep up with the game?
Yeah, I'm a huge football fan. You know what's really fun about football now is I can bet on it.
Yes, in Arizona too.
Fucking great. Yeah. It's
How are you as a gambler? Pretty good? Pretty good gambler?
I'm definitely not good at gambling. No, I'm not. Who is? Fuck, it's so hard.
It is impossible.
You think, I think I should know some shit? I don't. When it comes to betting, it's impossible.
Well, that's the thing. Like, whenever I was in the league, I have a lot of Italian friends.
Yes.
Okay? And I don't want to just paint with a broad brush here on the Paisans, but I do believe that has been part of their culture for a long time.
Possibly.
So, like, when I would hear what they were doing and gambling on, I'm like, man, I don't think people in our locker room know what the fuck's going to happen this week. I don't know how you guys are predicting it, and I think we've experienced that now that we're trying to bet on games. Like, I got a good. This team's going to do this. We don't have a fucking clue,
We
Brian.
have no idea. And when I played, they'd be like, someone would be like, hey, you're +3 this week. And I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? +3? I don't know what that means. And then after I retired, I was looking at these bets. I'm like, so you start out 3 points ahead.
Yes.
I had no idea. Now I got it figured out, but figured out real good. But it's impossible to know. And the lines, I don't understand how they make them so precise.
Yeah.
They're so close.
Time
The over
trailers.
and unders, how?
Time trailers.
Every week.
Time trailers.
That's it.
I don't wanna get into
I want
it.
to be ahead of time for a little bit.
Yeah, well, I think
Just
you
for
could
one
be.
Sunday.
Hall of Famer in the NFL? Absolutely,
Yeah.
you could be.
Yeah.
Go out there.
Yeah.
What do you need? You only need 4 games, too. Travel one
That's
week.
it.
That's right.
That's all you need.
That'll change the entire season for
Yes,
you.
that's it.
Do you look at the game now like all the old heads do? Because I believe you're a player that was great in the helmet-to-helmet era, and I think you would be able to fit in they're looking for Brian Urlachers right now at the linebacker position.
Too big.
No, you can fly, though. That's all that
Yeah,
matters.
well, now the game is built on speed. The running game is not the same. Now they run little bubble passes, the short passes for the running game. And the linebackers now are all so damn fast. They're all 4.5. And I was a 4.5 guy for most of my career. The last couple years I may not have been. But, there's no really big inside linebackers anymore. The outside guys, obviously, are probably my size, 6'4", 255. But the inside guys are 6 feet, 6'1", 225, and they can all fly.
It's all safeties, right? Almost like a safety
they move
body.
them down.
Which is what you exactly were, right?
Yeah, I was a safety in high school and college.
Punt returner?
Yes. Not a good one, but I could catch the ball. I'll tell you, I did field the ball, and I had a great move. Run straight every time.
Well, how big were you in high school? Did you grow late?
Oh, high school, I was skinny ass. I graduated 6'4", 190. Graduated college 6'4", 245. I'm sorry, finished college 6'4", 245.
me
I
too.
didn't graduate.
I went.
Finished it.
Yeah, I went.
I participated in college. I didn't graduate, but I finished at 6'4", 240, 245, something like that.
Where are you right now?
250.
Oh, really?
When I left home, I was 243.
Yeah, good.
I'm probably 260 right now.
Walked in with the Five Guys.
I love food, man. I don't give a shit. I love food. I'm not going to change the way I eat until I have to. I love food.
So what do you do to stay in shape? You still
Ride my
run?
bike.
Ride your bike.
Ride my bike. That is it. I ride a mountain bike, my road bike, my gravel bike. And then for lifting, I've major lifting, push-ups and sit-ups, and that's it.
All day, every day.
Not all. I do. So I'll ride my bike, come home, do a few sets of push-ups.
How many a day?
So I'll do, my first set is like 80 to 90 if I can get that far.
Set
And then
just straight through?
Just straight through.
6'5", 250?
Well, I can't bend my wrist, so I do them on an incline. So it's not all the way. It's not a full. I mean, it is
cheating.
a push-up.
It's cheating.
Okay.
My son does them on a decline. He puts his feet on the bench and does it the other way. I can't do that.
How
I hurt
old's
my
your
wrist.
kid?
He's 17. And then
Ball player?
he's good. Yeah, he's got offer from Iowa.
Here
I was
we
just
go.
telling him, yeah.
Hey, what'd he say? Go
Yeah,
Hawks.
Hawkeyes.
Kirk Dogs, baby.
One first set, 80 to 90. But not to just bypass that. Good luck to the Hawks.
Yeah.
Good luck to
You do
Urlacher,
80
too.
to 90 the first set, and then I'll do some abs in between, some little weird stuff, crunches, whatever. Then I do another set, try to get to 80 or 90 again. And then I'll clean up some poop from the cows and the donkeys, give my chest a rest, do some more abs, and then go do one more set. I'll probably get to 65 or 70 on the last one.
Every day?
No, every other day. I ride my bike 5 days a week if I can, maybe 6 if I get that 6th day in, and then it depends on what my golf schedule
far?
is. Far? Here's my goal for the year. I'm trying to average 500 miles a month, so 6,000 miles on the year.
Are you like addicted to it? You think you had to find something?
Yes. So golf is my competitive thing, and biking just because I'll throw my headphones on and just pedal. It's fucking great, man. The mountain's great because it's different than the road. And it's like therapy, honestly. I just go out there and pedal. It's fun. It's hot as shit right now in Arizona, so I lose like 10 pounds of bike ride.
Hey, you walk outside right now.
I can eat whatever I want.
Hey, welcome back to humidity, by the way.
Suck. I was just in Florida, too. I like Florida humidity because of the water, but I don't like Midwest humidity.
Yeah, because there's no ocean to look at.
It's just different.
Yeah.
It's hot, man.
Oh, so it's just a thick sauna with no real view.
Yeah, bingo.
But it is warm in the Midwest, so we're happy.
Yeah, we are. It's
Yeah,
better
of
than
course.
cold.
Of
It's
course.
better than
Cold
cold.
sucks.
Yes.
Better than cold.
We like it.
You get to venture back to Chicago much? Obviously, spent a long.
I'm actually going back this weekend.
Okay, what is the relationship like with the Bears? New staff, new GM, new everything.
Yeah. Have not. I did speak to the new head coach, Eberflus. Like him.
Did
I
he
like
call
what
you?
done. Yeah, he got a hold of me.
He doesn't call you. You pissed?
No, I don't get the personal shit. I don't.
You
get
don't
into-
give a fuck.
I don't care, man. You do whatever you need to do to win. Do that. That's what I think they should do. Whatever it takes for you to win, do that. If it's calling me, great. If it's not, don't give a shit. But he did reach out to me. Said, hey, we got to do some good things. And I like his lineage. Rob Marinelli, he comes from that brand of football, which I know they're going to play hard as shit on defense, which is good. But yeah, I don't really watch a lot of their games. So I live in Arizona. We don't get a lot of Bears games. I'm not sitting there searching, where are the Bears? Where are the Bears? So I grew up a Cowboys fan. We get a lot of Cowboys games down there. I like that.
You and Jerry know each other pretty well, or no?
I don't know him well, but I've met him a few times. I like him. He's great.
What a driver for the league that guy.
Oh, man, he just knows what he's doing.
$77 million every home game.
What?
Yeah.
That's a lot of bread.
Well, we found that out whenever COVID happened. If anybody who was unvaccinated was the reason for the spread of COVID and it canceled a game, the team would have to pay the other team whatever amount is normally made on game day. Jerry Jones was at the top. $77 million every home
That's
game.
a lot of cake. Good for him.
So much business. Hey, the NFL business right now. And I'm pumped that you're in Ludex because I love that you're a businessman here.
They're awesome.
But sports are only going like this right now.
Dude, so I did trading cards as a kid. I was cool. I had a couple trading cards, but I never knew how much those things were worth. Someone tells you like, oh, that's a badass card. It's worth $8. I'm like, really? I'm so rich. As a kid, $8. You're like, holy shit.
Yeah.
8 cents. You just don't know. And this app will tell you exactly how much the card's worth, which is, I appreciate that now. But the sports is unbelievable, dude.
And it verifies the
you scared
cards,
me,
I
man. I was
believe.
like,
No.
That's what I do, man.
No, we're going through the
Okay, yeah.
website right now. I believe
Oh,
it'll
yeah.
verify the card. You can have your entire collection on there. If people are looking for it, they can reach out to you to even buy it, I believe.
Yeah,
It's
you
like
can-
a fucking...
It's legit, man.
It is
It's
everything you could possibly
going
want.
to organize your whole collection for you, but more importantly, tell you how much it's worth. That's all I give a shit about. I want to know how much my card's worth and the state it's in. I don't know, but it's badass.
So NFTs were trying to come in and really kick
yeah.
cards out. And then all of a sudden, everybody was like, wait a minute, I don't know if this is... And it almost thrusted actual cards, I think. And this is just as somebody that does not collect. I'm just looking from outside in, have to have like a baseline of shit that's going on.
Yeah.
Feels like with the downfall of NFTs, some NFTs, not all NFTs, NFT people don't fucking come after me, all right? I don't understand it. I understand, but for the people that do tell me 99% of them are shit, 1% of them's good.
Yeah.
But I think the actual cards regained like a lot of value through that entire process because people got interested in it. Oh, this is business. Once that fell off, oh, here's a business that's been around for a long time in cards. So it's almost like perfect timing for LUTX, I believe.
And during COVID, I guess I was just at a indie trading cards over here. I don't know if I think it's the name of the place. We were just there, and the guy was like, during COVID, the industry took back off again. He said it went crazy because for a while there was kind of, you probably signed autographs when you played too. You go to these trading card shops, you sign autographs for a couple hours. It wasn't that big of a deal for a while. It just took back off again. Well, now that we can get out and do stuff again too, it helps.
Zito, what's your question for Mr. Urlacher?
No, apparently that store had a Jordan card that was worth over like $2 million or some shit.
Yes. There was some badass Jordan stuff. And his whole countertop bar has over 1,000 Jordan trading cards on it.
Yeah, I saw you doing a card break, and you were just looking for Tom Brady. I've never done it.
Dude, I just did one at that store. They're unbelievable.
How'd you do? Was there Jordan in there?
No, we did football. Micah Parsons.
Oh, here we go. Hey, you hang on to that. Hey, listen, I think this whole entrepreneurialism spirit that every young generation kid seems to have now, because everybody understands that they can be an entity of themselves with social media, which is great. By the way, this is very good news. If you can employ yourself and live for yourself and work for yourself, I think it's immediate accountability. But with like kids learning about cards and NFTs and all this, if I hang on to this one now, you're almost learning like future earnings and like patience and like I think this is great for all parties. What's happening with this generation?
Yeah, how about is it the NILs in college?
Oh yeah,
holy shit! The money.
How do you feel about that? Your kid's gonna get involved with this.
He might. I think it's good. I think I was always an advocate for the kids getting paid because that way the NCAA wouldn't make all the money, but it's kind of the schools with the most money, they're going to get the best players. The schools
don't they already?
They do already, but now it's really going to happen. Like, the Texas A&Ms, the Bamas, the schools, Ohio State.
Whoa. You're taking shots at both Saban and Jimbo.
I'm not taking shots at them.
No,
I'm just
those
saying,
two are fighting each other.
I know, I heard
you might be the one. You might be the one that brings them
I thought
together.
it was great, but it's true, though. I mean, now it's just legally paying these guys, which they should have been getting paid the whole damn time because they make all the money for their schools and for the NCAA, the crooks that are making money off all these kids.
Oh, you and me feel the same way about
Are we?
Yeah.
I love it.
NCAA. They're in town here, too.
Yes.
Oh,
yeah. Headquarters.
Yeah, you button heads. I bet you see them like dinner and stuff. You talk to the guys?
No, by the way, I don't go anywhere.
Me neither. I'm a homebody too, yeah.
Boom, home, work.
I mean, not so much the work part for me, but yeah, definitely home.
You've been on the road here promoting.
Well, I was fishing a couple days. Yeah.
How do you, what is retirement like? You're just kind of chilling?
I love it. So when I shut it down, I was like, I'm going to try not to do anything for as long as I can until I get bored. There are some days I'm like, what the fuck am I going to do today? Because you can only ride your bike so far and golf so much. You got to take some days off. So I do spend some days on the couch just funneling with the damn remote, messing with the dogs. But man, I'm enjoying it. I don't get
miss
too
the
bored.
camaraderie?
I miss that. I miss my teammates. I miss the coaches. You know what I miss, and you probably can attest this, is the people in the building.
Yes.
Not the players, not the coaches.
Equipment room, training room.
Training room, equipment guys, the guys who took care of the field, the video guys. I ate lunch in the video room every day my whole career. I go in there, I get my lunch, I go sit in there, me, Olin, Garza, Brad Maynard, our Patrick Mann, we go sit and eat lunch in Dean's office every day. I miss that shit, man. Just being around the same people all the time. And that's what I missed when I retired. The teammates, but all the people that you're with I was 13 years with the same people every day. Gone. You don't see them anymore.
Ever.
It was ever. Damn. I mean, you see them when you go back and stuff.
But it is like a vastly different relationship like that.
Yes, it changes overnight. You're like, damn, I didn't realize how much I like those people.
And when you catch up with them, it's just like you fall right back into it. But the NFL is so interesting because I'm in WWE now.
Yes,
very
I
lucky
know.
to be in WWE, and I get to see the way they operate and work. And like they'll do, people will get cut from the company.
Yeah.
And the reaction from the fans and from the company is like, oh, how'd they do that? What is this all about? And I think I'm just so numb to it because I eat lunch with a guy for literally 6 months straight. This guy is covering a kick for me. Our businesses, our lives depend on each other. We have lunch. After lunch, I'll never see that motherfucker again. Yeah. He was cut just because somebody else got hurt. He's gone. We'll get a couple of texts. We'll run into each other, hopefully at like a wedding or something.
Yep.
I'll never see him again. So I think we become kind of immune to that entire thing. But whenever you're done, everybody's gone.
Everyone's gone.
And it's like, oh,
you
man.
realize how much of a business it really is on the day-to-day shit with the cuts. Like you'll literally be practicing with a guy one day who'll be in your meeting room, and you're like, next day you're like different guy. I'm like, What happened to...
What's his name? What's it? 56. What was his?
I just got his number 2 days ago. Where did he go?
I thought he was pretty good. Do we not think that guy was good?
Yeah, he wasn't that good, huh? Okay, all right, new guy. Hey, nice to meet you. It's crazy how fast the overturn is, and during season, even during season.
Yeah.
I get it because now they have more bodies on each team, right? They have bigger practice squads, so they can maybe you get used to some guys more often. I don't know.
It is a fascinating thing because whenever everybody leaves the NFL. Normally, and I want to get your point of view on this, and I've said this a lot to a lot of retired guys.
Okay.
Just talked to Darrell Revis about this, who fucking...
He's good. Is he in the Hall of Fame yet?
No, he's coming up,
Is he
I think.
not eligible?
I think he's coming up. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Next 2 years, right?
Yeah, I think he's going in. Got to. He's a fucking island, that guy.
You would think. Well, you know who votes on that? We're not voting on that.
See, I thought by the way, first time Hall of Famer in studio.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That is worth saying again. Thank you for coming
Thank
in
you.
here. Wish you would have brought the gold jacket, but
You should have told me.
No, we didn't fucking know. So what?
I
As
only-
the show was starting, we didn't know.
I
you were
only
first.
wear it on request. I only take it to places if someone requests it. I'm like, I'll bring it.
In this humidity, we could have never done it in this humidity. We'll call you back in the
This
middle of
humidity.
fall or
I
winter.
wouldn't wear it till I got in here.
Yeah,
With
I
my
understand.
outfit, it
That's good
matched too.
decision.
Look
Well,
good.
and then you walked in here. There was a little skunk spray too that would
It
have
was
gone
a
off.
weird smell. Yeah.
I want that.
No, but I thought Hall of Famers were the ones voting on that whole thing. That's not the way it goes.
You are incorrect. It's the media. It's the sports writers, just like the NBA and baseball. It's the sports writers, the guys who played their whole lives and played the game, high school, college, NFL. They vote. Not guys who never play the game are the ones who vote on whether or not these guys who, retired. I'm gonna give you one guy who I cannot. This pisses me off. Zach Thomas. How the fuck is Zach Thomas
Hell
not in
yeah.
the Hall of Fame? Put his stats up with mine, Ray, any other linebacker who's even close to Hall of Fame or been in the Hall of Fame. He's right there with us, if not better. In
Why
every
is he not
category.
in, you think?
I don't.
He
Maybe
doesn't have a
because
good
he's
relation?
5'10". I don't know.
Honestly?
I have no idea. I don't know. I don't get it. It pisses me off every year. I advocate for him to get in, and he was a finalist a couple of years, but they don't put him in. I don't understand it.
So we can do a follow-up with this, I guess, and I didn't expect to have this conversation.
Sorry.
No, don't worry about it. This is good news. People
Yeah.
are learning things right now.
Yes.
So awards that happen, right? I'm a big proponent because of how many I've lost, I think. This is why.
Yeah.
I think it's because of the
Screwed you.
amount of awards that I've lost.
Yeah.
Like even back to the high school. I mean, this is high school. This is an entire thing.
Accumulation.
Where I've had to reframe awards in my mind, and it's almost like I'm jaded by them, but it's real. Like when somebody gets an award, I think it's awesome. I think it's warranted. Like congratulations. But we should also immediately look at who's voting. Who's voting for the award because they're the ones deciding. So do we give a fuck what their opinion is or not? Like that is something I'm not saying that we don't for every single one, but there is a lot of that I think kind of should be talked about more that isn't talked about.
So the Bears give an award every year. It's called the Brian Pickle
Well, hold
Award.
on. The Bears guy said what? Aaron Rodgers is a piece
Yeah,
of shit.
Hub Arcus.
He's not a Bears guy. That's a Hub Arcus. He lived in Chicago, but he's not a Bears guy.
Told
He
you.
said Aaron Rodgers was the what do you say it pissed me off when he said it. 'cause
Whatever the case.
He doesn't know Aaron, obviously.
But I think he has a Hall of Fame vote.
I'm a
that guy.
big Aaron
does, yeah,
Rodgers.
he
He
does.
does. I'm a huge Aaron Rodgers fan, by the way. Dude's a badass. Anyway, what was I saying, man?
We were talking about the voters on awards and things like
So
that.
the Bears have the Brian Piccolo Award. It's an internal award. Guess who votes on it? For me, I got it twice. It's a big award because your teammates vote on it.
Yes, that matters.
That's the shit that matters. My teammates, my peers, not the coaches, not the fans, but not the fans, not the media. I love the fans, but
Fans love you too.
It's okay.
I love them back. But I'm saying it's the ones that mean the most to the players. I believe are the ones that your teammates vote on and your peers vote on.
Yeah, I agree.
those are because those are people you want to
Yeah,
be
those people that
respected by.
know you, I think.
Yes, and you want to earn their respect.
When your career ended, was it your decision or somebody else's?
Mostly mine, but it kind of. I thought I could still play. Man, my knee was so jacked up. I hurt my knee the year before. So season 12, I heard it. Played 13. I wouldn't say I played. I was on the field season 13. I wasn't that good, but and then they fired Lovey. I was like, fuck. And I was a free agent. It worked out perfect because I was a free agent. They fired him. New staff. It actually worked out perfect.
So what I was going to say is I think a lot of guys' careers, they come into the league, they're happy to be in. Like,
Yes.
oh, I'm happy to be in the NFL.
Yeah.
Then business happens, you get jaded. Then you experience long enough in the NFL normally, except for some guys. Some guys just get the highest salary, the highest contract at every single negotiation, and good for them, by the way.
Yep.
That is.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Congrats to Minka Fitzpatrick, by the way.
Yeah,
Just
huge.
saying.
Yes.
Congrats to him. He just got a $18 million per year, $36 million guaranteed, I think.
Highest
deal.
paid safety now.
Good for him. He's a badass.
Yeah.
Hey, he hits.
So good.
Hey,
And he gets the ball.
Yeah.
He's a ball hawk. He hits. I like that.
Yeah, congrats to him, by the way. Nobody knew how that was going to go,
smart
but
guy.
guys
Thank
get
you,
jaded.
Dolphins.
They get jaded through their business. Then towards the end of their career, they see the end in sight, so they start enjoying the day-to-day more. And then normally how it ends with most guys in the NFL, if they played a long time, it's not normally their decision. So for the first time in their football career, somebody was telling them, like, hey, you're not good enough. You got to get out of here, especially long guys. So those guys get jaded towards the league, towards the sport. They disappear a little bit. Then they normally come back. Did any of that happen with you?
I wasn't jaded. Luckily I didn't get cut. I can see if you're making a lot of money and the last 2 or 3 years, that happens to a lot of guys, and then they go play somewhere else for much less money, and they don't play as well. And not because of the money, whatever, but it just doesn't work out the same. Maybe it's a different system. But luckily, I didn't get cut. I was just a free agent, and the new management didn't bring me back, and we couldn't work out a deal.
So there's no like beef or whatever.
There wasn't. I mean, I didn't really care to go back there, but they fired Lovey. I was pissed, so mad. We were 10-6, and they fired Lovey. I was so mad, and then. This is going to sound terrible. The next few years after they fired Lovey, they weren't as good.
Oh,
how about that? And then, they fired. How about that? So for some reason, we go 10-6, and they fire our head coach. In the next 5 or 6 years, they don't win 7-8 games a year. So there may be something to Lovey's coaching ability.
So you did enjoy that though, whenever the team was.
No, I don't want them to lose. I played for him 13 years. I want them to win. But it would have been a lot better if they won with Lovey as head coach.
He's back.
I know he is.
You talk to him still?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Love that dude. He's unbelievable.
Hey, that team is a shit show.
Yeah.
They're going to have some issues, yeah. but they're going to play good defense, and they're going to play fast, and they're going to take the ball away. I'll tell you that much. Guaranteed.
What do you think is the separator between guys that make it and don't make it in the NFL? I told you this earlier. I was going to ask you this. Why? Because everybody seems to have the ability. Now, you were 4'5", 6'4", 240.
Yeah, it helps when you're gifted, but there's a lot of guys walking around that can do that. It's just I think the ability to. For me, it was a process information like that. Like when the ball was snapped, there was no thought of. I knew exactly what I was supposed to do every single play, where I was supposed to fit, where that linebacker was going, where that DM was going. So there was no thinking for me. It was all reacting. I think if you're out there on the football field and you're thinking, you're not going to play fast.
Oh, that's like when you're a Top Gun pilot.
Yeah,
true.
Ooh, did you see Maverick?
You think you're
Top
dying.
Gun?
Yeah, you think
You
you're dying.
you saw it, obviously.
Oh,
what a great movie.
Yeah.
Dude, my boy Bryce has seen it 3 times already. He goes every fucking day. He loves it.
General Bob Carpenter seen it 3 times.
What'd you say?
Bob Carpenter?
Bob Carpenter.
Yeah. He's a general. He say football, but nonetheless.
Sorry, man. I guess I missed that part.
No,
sorry,
no.
Sorry, let no claps on that one. Sorry, guys. Sorry.
Well, General Bob actually played at Ohio State, then with the Cowboys. He was a part of that linebacking crew with A.J. Hawk and
His son.
Yeah.
Bobby Carpenter.
Bobby, yes.
Yeah.
That's who we're talking about.
Bobby Carpenter.
Yeah,
I
Bobby
know who that
Carpenter.
is. You said Bob, General Bob.
I apologize. That's how we know.
That's his nickname.
That's his
Sorry.
professional
Well,
name.
I don't know him that well.
When he's lobbying for football to come back.
The guy with the hair.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember him. He was good at Ohio State.
Yeah.
Ohio State.
Yeah, he's yoked up, but he's seen it 4 times, 5 times now at this point.
Great fucking movie, dude. And I love the way they brought the old movie back into it. Ice was in there. It was great. Man, it was so good. But what was I saying before that? Oh, anyway,
Thinking.
the ability to not have to process information slowly. If you can just react, like I said, and not think about what you're doing, I think it helps a whole. My first year, I'm not gonna lie, there were some times where I wasn't reacting, I was thinking. You're not gonna make any plays. You're gonna be in the wrong gap. You're gonna screw. And what you learn quickly is you're gonna piss off the guys around you if you don't know what you're doing. My first year preseason, I got bitched out by Brian Robertson, and I was like, "What did I do wrong?" I watched the film. I knew what I do wrong, but. Man, you don't want to let those guys down around you either. But for me, it was just reacting, and it was so much easier game when you could just react and not think.
Ever doubt whenever you got to the NFL that it was gonna be a league you couldn't keep up with?
There was athletically, no. I knew right away I fit in, but they put me at Sam my first training camp. So bad at Sam. I was on the tight end every play, jamming him. If he blocks down, go spill. I'm like, fuck this. There's no space. I'm a space player. I need space. And then, unfortunately for Barry Minter, he got hurt the second week of the season. And I started at Mike every game after that. Barry got hurt, and Greg Bloch says, go into Mike. I go, Mike? I go, I've never taken a snap at Mike. I was the third down Mike linebacker. Early on.
I was not even thinking that because you were playing safety in college.
So I moved down to I knew I was going to be a linebacker. I thought it was. But then Greg goes, go play Mike. I was like, what the fuck do I do? He goes, run to the ball. We'll fix it, whatever. So I just ran to the ball for the first couple of games. And I figured some shit out, and I made some plays.
Hey, that NFC North. Stacked, dude.
Well, back then it was NFC. It was Tampa Bay was in our division.
Yeah.
My first
remember
couple
that.
of years, it was Tampa Bay, us, Minnesota, Green Bay, and Detroit. Minnesota.
Very respectful of the Minnesotans.
Yeah, it's the Minnesotans.
Minnesotans are good people up there.
Yeah, North Dakota.
But towards the end there, that NFC North, I mean, Adrian Peterson was in there,
Yeah,
right?
he's in there.
Kuhn at Green Bay was
Yeah.
really in the middle of his thing, wasn't
Yeah.
he? Would you play against Kuhn at Green Bay?
Kuhn, the fullback.
Yeah.
I think I might have, Schlesinger. Fuck.
Oh, that's what.
Detroit, remember that dude?
Yeah.
Nebraska? He
AJ
might have been
ranks him
before
up,
you
too.
because you're
No,
super
no,
young.
but I know him. I
Number
remember
30.
watching.
Fuck. Klein Saucer at Minnesota.
Oh, Jim Kleinsaucer.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck. Those two big
Hey, that was
meatheads.
helmet to helmet era, too.
Yeah, that was actually when you could hit. Like the fullbacks actually lined up in the backfield, and they would run at you and hit you and not cut you. It was amazing.
How do you feel about those rules? You think that is obviously the brain is everything
I'm not
everybody's
sure
going
if
to
we
talk
have enough
about?
time on your show, Pat, to talk about how I feel about the rules of the game, but I understand the safety of the game. I want the guys to play longer. I want it to be safe. But there is a point in football where you're going to have to hit somebody. And there is a point where you're going to get hurt. That's the nature of the game. That's the way it's going to happen. I understand, though, the head injuries are a big deal, but knees are a big deal, too. You hurt yours playing golf the other day. It's a big deal. Your knees, you need them to be successful.
There's no reason. There's no reason to bring it up.
Sorry.
We're talking about you.
Me, my bad.
Yeah, there's no reason to talk about me hitting into a net. Okay, I'm back though. Hey,
You're back. You're bouncing around.
hey, I am.
Could you do a backflip off the top rope right now and land on your feet still?
Sure.
With that knee? Sure, of
course.
I don't think
I don't want to see it.
I
Yeah.
don't know, but
Stability might be an issue.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I don't know if now's the time. Yeah, a week from now, no
Sure.
problem.
Of course.
I mean,
Game
you bet-
ready.
Hey, we're old, dude. We are old.
I am old. You are in your prime.
Am I? Is that
You
how
are.
I should be
For
doing
your
this?
30s is great. Should I
Okay.
retire at 34, I think? I was at the end of my prime when I retired. You're in yours right now, though. Believe it. Yeah. Yes.
Oh, mental game.
Look at you.
How old are you right now?
44. I'm old.
No, you're not. Look at you.
Yeah.
Look at you. You
Tanned
run
up.
500 miles a month.
Spring chicken.
Yeah, that's right. Thank you. You listened to, yeah. My goal is 6,000 for the year. I'm going to do it.
Yeah, you are.
I'm at 278 right now for this month. And I'm halfway. What's the date today?
Yeah, you're there.
15th, yeah,
Halfway there.
There.
Well, I can't ride tomorrow. And I can't
no.
ride Friday.
Oh, no.
Big Saturday, Sunday.
Saturday,
coming up.
Sunday, we had to go 40-40.
Yep.
And then we'll catch up next week. Yeah, we'll get it.
We can get you an e-bike, too, that'll help you.
No, the e-bikes are not for me yet.
No, yeah, we'll help you.
No, I don't need any help.
Yeah, you got 50 probably.
Yeah.
50
Yeah.
and 50 these
Easy.
days. We'll get you up to 100 miles in 2 days. No problem.
But you're not getting the workout in, bro.
Oh, you can. Yeah,
No,
you
no, no,
are.
no, no.
Numbers game.
I'm going to get an e-bike in about 8 years.
Okay, 52. I'm getting an
52, I'm
e-bike.
going to get it. Maybe. We'll see. I might be in better shape then. Who knows? I may be on the Tour de France Senior League.
Oh, yeah, the Del France.
Yeah.
Del France.
Go ahead,
The
Todd.
Senior Tour de France.
Did you ever think about or get approached to do like some more commentating, like especially when you see what these guys are making right now? And granted, you weren't a quarterback, but you're one of the best linebackers ever. Like, did you ever think like, oh shit, this is really an avenue that I can
So I
break
tried
into?
Fox my first year out of football. I went and worked in the studio. It was so fun. It was with Jay Glazer, Randy Moss. We had Rondé Barber was. It was fun in the studio, but the travel crushed. I retired so I could be home more. I wanted to be, and plus no one wanted me on their team. But more importantly, to be home.
That's easier decision there.
So much easier. But then I find myself leaving every Saturday to Tuesday or Wednesday to go work in the studio. And it wasn't as enjoyable as I wanted it to be. So I never. the money is great. I think they all deserve it. Most of them, at least.
Not all of them.
Most of them. I said most of them.
No, the high-end guys.
Like Aikman, Herb Street. Those dudes are freaking awesome.
You don't have to go through all the names because you'll
Okay.
leave people out and people get pissed at you.
You're right. You're exactly right.
this
But
is
those
some-
two pop.
Hey,
I
this is
could-
what I get into, by the way. On my, where I go like, oh, this guy's good, and then I'll get a text from somebody.
What about him?
You
not
lumping
good?
me in with other?
Yes.
No.
No, you're
There's some
exactly-
people that are disrespecting the game though when they're commentating. I think
100%. There's some guys I have to mute. I can't,
yeah.
and they work with a guy I really like, but I have to mute it anyway because I can't hear the other guy talking.
By the way, no offense to them, it's just not your thing.
No, yeah.
But TV is it's a
great.
travel thing.
Yeah, Greg Olson started calling it. I like Greg. Greg does a good
Yep.
job. But Aikman's my favorite. Him and Herbie. Like Herbie on college football, the best.
Hey, he's coming Thursday night.
I know he's going Thursday night. It's great.
Did you play Thursday nights?
Yeah, I love Thursday nights. Dude, how great. Did you play Thursday nights?
Yeah, 3-day weekend.
Bam. And it's a short week. So you play Sunday, you're in the, working Monday, you're recovering Tuesday, game plan, Wednesday, walk through, Thursday, play. Bam, it's great.
Were you healthy most of your career?
Yeah, those are my best games. Because you usually play a division opponent, so there's not much preparation.
They got to dumb down everything too.
Yeah,
'cause
it's
Thursday.
like we had like 6 play calls on defense. It was great. If you fuck up on those 6 play calls, you're a dumbass. Because the game plan was so simple. You just go out there and over two. That's all we did. It was great.
Anybody you watch on the field that maybe you're playing against or film or something, you said that dude appears to be different than everybody else?
Oh, Julius Peppers was different.
Really?
Dude, he's 6'7", 300 pounds, and he could just watch it. The knock on him, which really pissed me off when he came to Chicago, was he didn't practice hard, he didn't play hard. Bullshit. This dude was a machine. You can't just show up on
That's
Sundays.
kind of a bullshit thing to say. People say
It
this about
is.
NBA too. NBA, they're not playing defense. It's like they're 6'7". Go try to score on them.
That's exactly
You
right.
won't score a fucking thing.
Oh, man, but Pep was different. That guy, I mean, even in practice, he just glided. I mean, Hester caught a screen one day, and he was running down the sideline, and Pep ran his ass. I mean, the angle was great, but there was no separation between Hester and Pep.
How about quarterbacks? Any quarterbacks you remember playing against or like, oh, this person's nice?
Your boy Aaron. I mean, I played against him twice a year. We could not beat those fuckers. We beat him, I think, one time in 2010.
Hey, Ty just said, hell yeah, you couldn't hear it. It was quiet because you don't have
They're
headphones.
so good. I mean, he's the reason. Yeah. He's the reason they're as good as they are.
Oh, yeah.
The receivers, you can put whatever receivers you want to in there. I don't care who it is. He's going to make them better.
Hey, why do they hate him? Why does everybody hate Aaron Rodgers? Because before he came and started doing our conversations, I didn't know shit about him.
What?
Honestly, I didn't know.
I love his interview. And now that he's on your show and just basically talks to you, it's my favorite thing ever.
We were very lucky for that.
Oh, I love it because the media hates you even more for it, and they despise him because he won't talk to them and give them the information they want. It's so great.
But it has been like forever, though. Aaron has been bashed. Like before, I feel like when I met him the first time, I think it was in the Bahamas at the golf thing, and we had a rain delay, so we're sitting at the bar or whatever, at the clubhouse, and we're there for like an hour and a half, and we just so happened to sit at the same table or whatever. Yeah. I was having some drinks, we're having some drinks, and as I was like 20, 30 minutes in the conversation with him, I'm like, I know nothing about this fucking guy, and I feel like I keep up with the internet a lot. The only thing I know about him is this guy's a selfish fucking asshole prick, and then as I was talking to him, I'm like, he seems to be deep thinking. Charming.
His teammates love him.
Yes.
And he's very witty. If you spend any time, I play golf with him in Tall a few times, a witty dude, smart ass, jabs, like the small jabs, when you hit a bad shot, he goes, oh, it's great. He just says there's something smart ass in there to piss you off. But yeah, very competitive too. But
when you played against him, though, what separated him?
He knew, so number one, he got a great arm. Great, very accurate, smart. It's like Tom, it's like Peyton. They all know exactly what you're doing before the ball snap. There's no key to that. They all know what's going on. It's just his ability to throw the ball. So his picks, he threw 4 picks last year. Yeah. How do you do that in 17 games now?
I put up that CBS Sports.
How do you do that?
But there's some stat, and this hit the internet, and we get attacked by everybody about we just slob on Aaron Rodgers, they say.
That's right. Carries water.
But it's not just us, by the way. Stats seem to fucking slobber for this
there
guy
you
as
go.
well.
Do the work.
Look at, his single-digit picks. So speaking from a guy who's never played with a quarterback who did that, it's amazing how good of a position he puts his team in, because he doesn't turn the ball over. And I know there's going to be times that guys make great plays, whatever, but he doesn't. The picks don't happen because he makes a bad decision. He does, even when he's flustered.
Yeah, but you're Brian Urlacher. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. That's what people are going to say.
Right.
I don't know. You're right. I'm not.
Yeah. That's what people are going to say on
Just
the internet.
from having played against him maybe 10 times, and, just from what I've seen face to face with him across the line of scrimmage, the guy is unbelievable at putting the ball on the money. Pressure. He knows. You're not going to fool him. It's just frustrating.
This new style of play, would you have liked it or hated it? The whole RPO thing with offensive linemen being able to basically go downfield, which is your read, right? Isn't that kind of your read? Old school read?
We had different keys when I played.
Okay.
You read your keys take you to football. We would have figured it out.
Same thing with RPOs?
Same thing. We'd have figured it out.
Play action, RPO, same thing?
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter to us. We have a key. We read our key. Our key takes us to the football. That was our thing on defense. Read your key. Every play you have a key. If you read your key, you can't be wrong. If you go where your key tells you to go, you can't be wrong.
Oh, it's like Ludex. Read the key.
Read the
Read the key.
Combining it all. Yeah, read your keys. That's all. We used to do a key drill every fucking day in practice. Coach Babbage we do key drill for 10 minutes. Me and Lance, like, okay, step right, step left, step right, go to the B gap, go to the gap. Every day. That's all we did. So we knew our gaps. We knew where the ball was taking us.
Hall of Fame.
That's
right.
Oh, more clapping. Yeah, I want to clap this time. Yeah. More clapping.
Clapping keeps good energy up, as does a Five Guys cocktail right there. What do you got?
Dr. Pepper.
Oh, hell yeah.
Love me some DP.
Yep, 23
flavors.
flavors.
Yeah.
Sweet tea, Dr. Pepper, yellow Gatorade. That's it.
So you eat like shit?
I still eat like shit.
That's our guy.
I love food, man. I told myself as long as I can keep eating and I didn't want to blow up when I got through playing. I haven't yet. I just want to be able to eat whatever the piss I want. I love snacks. I really like the snack.
Which ones?
Chocolate.
Oh, Reese's.
Donuts. Twix.
Glazed?
I like Twix. I like Kit Kats. I like Snickers.
Okay. There's kind of a trend there.
Whatchamacallit? You ever whatchamacallit?
Oh, whatchamacallit's so good.
You like chocolate coated with a little texture inside.
Correct.
Yeah.
I also like donuts a lot.
Glazed?
At nighttime. So before I go to bed, I have a glass of milk and a little circle, like Hostess ones.
Oh,
the chocolate. Then they have the chocolate.
The
and
powdered ones?
The powdered ones are good too.
Oh,
But they have the crunch ones now. And they have the strawberry shortcake ones too. Smorgasbord before bedtime.
I don't think anybody would have expected the freak specimen riding 40 miles a day on his bike, 500 every single month.
That's
would be
why I ride
eating
40
like
miles a day.
12-year-old. Oh, okay.
That's why I ride 40 miles.
Hey, you're inspiration for me.
So I can eat what I want.
I want to let you know you were inspiration for me.
I appreciate that.
I'm gonna go on my electric
Look at
bike.
you.
Come
You're
on.
like, oh, just do the Peloton. It's the same thing.
So actually,
not-
I would like to say when I tweaked my knee, when I tweaked my
Golfing.
knee on the concrete there,
Golfing.
then I hopped on a bike because I was going to get into biking because everybody loves it. I think it just.
Made it work. Well, you weren't healthy.
What do you mean?
Come and look at you here, buddy. They're not. It's pretty close, but not. You got a little swelling in there still.
Yeah,
PAT.
right here. Yeah, there's a little.
Yeah,
bit,
it's not good.
Yeah,
Throw
I
the game
don't-
ready on there a couple more times.
Yeah, you got
maybe
game
get an MRI.
Hey, by the way, Game Ready, little game changer.
Huge.
Oh.
Even after I retired, I kept mine for a couple years after.
So I posted a photo on it, my IG story. I'm like, if you know, you know. This
Yeah,
thing is
that's
the
right.
thing right there. Just the best device of all
You have
time.
to have a game ready for your whole body. I know they have the sleeves and stuff, but imagine if they had one for like a sleeve you could just lay in and
slip
turn the
in.
game ready on.
I think T.O.'s got one.
Slip in.
We'd have to get your wife to help you
Hyperbaric
on.
chamber is, but if we get
I tried that.
a game ready
Like a sleeping
chamber,
bag?
your whole body just, it would be a cold tub. I guess that would be the, that's cold tub.
Basically, it's a cold tub. I only get in the
couch.
cold tub up to here. I can't do the whole thing. It's
Put
cold.
stuff on your toes or no?
The toe caps, yeah.
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
of course.
Me too. I don't know how anybody gets in there
Were you a
without
cold
it.
tub guy when you played?
Yes.
Twice a day for me.
Me too.
Loved it.
I enjoyed it. Training camp I do 2 times a day. During the season, just one
Boy,
time a day.
punting all day long. You got to be so tired.
Come on, so
all
tired.
that punting during
Oh.
while everyone else is running around tackling and
What are you guys
practicing.
doing?
Yeah, you're over there punting. You're so tired.
Yeah, good luck, guys. Training camp was the best.
You know, you're watching the guys snap to the. You're holding the thing and all that stuff. It's
What
so
do you guys,
hard.
why do you guys run your heads into each other? You can just do this. What are you guys doing? Training camp was the best.
So
I want to let you know the amount of faux energy I used to bring into. Come on, guys. This is fun. You get to do this.
Yeah, you're paid to do this.
This is the NFL. This is fun. Come on.
Yeah, I'm with you.
I enjoyed
Training
the hell
camp
out
was
of
a bitch. Now it's different.
This is the 3
No.
days, 2 days down to what's
Well, I
going
played
on
back
now.
in, we had 2 days.
Yeah.
Now it's, which these guys are playing a long time because their practice is less, which is good. Play longer.
Play long, more money,
And you play longer.
play longer.
I love it.
Good business.
Pay them as much as they can. Everyone who gets paid, I love it. I think it's great.
How come?
Pay them all. Because they earned it, number one, Pat. And the owners are making so much money that it's nice.
You know what's that?
What was that?
What was that?
I said, give these players all the money they want. I think it's great that they're all getting paid. The more the merrier. The owners make plenty of money. Plenty of money. You know, there's plenty to go around. The commissioner makes plenty of money.
Plenty.
Yeah.
So it's nice to see the players are finally catching up to what, not catching up, but they're getting closer to where they should be.
How about Roger Goodell being the greatest speaker of all time? He can speak for 45 minutes and not
good.
say a thing.
Oh.
That's why he gets 61 million.
Is it 61 now?
I think, yeah, 67.
Shit, that's a lot of bread. That's almost like much as you make.
Hey.
That's a lot of cake.
61. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, Brian, it felt like when you came in the league, everyone kind of hated each other as far as team goes, and now, there's jersey swaps.
Buddy,
There's-
buddy,
Yeah,
after the
buddy,
game.
buddy,
Yeah.
exactly. When you were in the league, though, were there other linebackers from different teams, kind of like the tight end O-line summit, where you would kind of pick each other's brains during the offseason, or was it just kind of like you and Lance working together on what you were doing with Chicago?
If we saw guys, we normally didn't talk football though when we see other guys out. Like, it's usually at Pro Bowls or golf tournaments, shit like that. But Lance and I didn't pick their brains about, hey, if they're running an ISO week, what do you do? We don't.
Yeah.
Because you don't know the scheme. Every scheme is pretty much different. So you don't. You can maybe ask techniques about certain things, but we didn't pick their brains. I know I've seen the tight end stuff when they go, but Joe, is it Kittle that did that?
Yeah, Kiddo Kelsey, I think.
That guy's a
organized it.
badass.
Oh,
George
yeah.
Kittle. G-Reg?
Hey.
G-Reg Olsen?
Third leg.
G-Reg in his third leg. And the 6'4", is it the 6'4"?
7-4.
Yeah.
Is that if you're going? Is that what you're?
What's your name, G-Reg? What you do? Get hit.
How you do it?
That's how it went.
Third leg.
You guys have heard this song many a time.
Oh, yeah. He actually.
I actually thought it was Ed Reed for a little bit.
I like it.
No, but Miami's getting investigated right now. They're the only team getting investigated for the NIL stuff.
Well, they're not paying them enough. Are they underpaying their players? What
What a
happened?
reaction. Yeah, are they disrespecting the
Well,
players?
they're not paying the players enough. What happened?
So isn't the NCAA supposed to look out for the players' best interests? Are they not getting paid enough
They
down
need to
there?
do more to get them paid more.
No, they're looking into the just paying people to come play. I guess that was not in the bylines. That's why Saban and Jimbo were so mad at each
I
other.
think I know the problem. The NCAA wasn't getting their cut from the NIL money that the players were getting
In
paid.
Miami.
They were not giving them enough percentage money. That's what it was.
Yeah. And by
Guaranteed.
the way, they're going to find it just like the IRS.
Oh,
They are going to
I'm not
find
gonna say anything. Yes,
Yes.
you said it, not me. IRS. I don't talk about the IRS.
Me neither. I try to
Try and fly under the
Hey,
radar,
you guys
bro.
are great.
Under the radar. Under the radar.
IRS,
More cut.
Thank you so much, IRS.
Under the radar.
Thank you so much for all the taxes.
Love you, IRS.
Thank
Love
you for
you.
taxing me to work. Thank you.
Yeah.
I
Hell
got
yeah.
to do that.
How about when I got my first big check in the NFL?
Oh, yeah. That
You
was
probably did the same thing. I'm like, man, 10 million. Look at this thing. Oh,
Oh, okay. I got $4.5
5
million on it.
I thought my bonus was 10 this time.
What's the NFLPA
Well, what-
taking that
oh.
money for all of a sudden?
Tax. Oh, federal. Oh, state. Oh.
County?
All right.
City?
Well, all right. There you go. Thanks. Right.
401k?
It's so disappointing. Yeah, 401k wasn't in there. That was NFL.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, but it's
they
just
matched. That was fucking awesome.
the match 10 to 2 to 1.
Yeah, I
10 to
think
20.
that
When
was
I played,
good.
it was 10 to 20. It was probably 30 to 70 when you played, or 30 to 90
No,
when
I
you played.
stayed.
That's 10, 20?
That was a hell of a fucking deal.
It's great. And you could put in 12. The more you got, you could put 12, but they only put in 20 no matter what.
Yeah, they just kind of took it out of everybody's account. Though.
Yeah.
Hey,
When
we're
can you
doing
withdraw?
this.
You're a long ways from that. I think 45.
Vinatieri was like almost playing until he was getting it.
Brady's older than me. Brady's my age. We got drafted the same year, and I can draw next year on my was it 401k? So can he.
Yeah, you get a penalty of some sort if you're.
Yeah, but you can take it and put it out into an IRA.
Okay, so
So
now we're
you can
talking
actually
money.
control where your money's being invested, and they don't control it for you. And you don't pay the 1.5% fee that they charge you to invest your money for you, which you cannot touch because they control it all.
Oh, who gets the answer?
Huh.
Yeah,
It's kind of like the NCAA. Yeah.
Yeah, that is like the NCAA, isn't it? I mean, that's a fascinating thing.
Really weird.
Hey, you did not get along with the NFLPA either?
I won't say I didn't get along. They do some good things. I just don't think our deals are as good as other sports. How
Yes,
about that? For
yeah.
our players, like this is probably the most dangerous sport. I would think it's fair to say maybe.
What's that one?
When
There's
you
that
compare it to
team
baseball?
fighting.
Highlight.
Team
Oh, yeah.
fight.
There's a team fighting in Russia.
No. I'm talking
5
about.
on 5.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
talking
right.
about.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about crab fishing. I'm talking about like
that's a good sport, too.
baseball. You watch? Did you have this catch?
Yeah, I think
What a
one of them
great show.
watches. One of them watches.
Sig from the Northwestern?
I think
Six,
that's
man. That's my boat. I love that. Oh.
Hey, I think he's watching.
Everyone's
There's-
boat,
Oh,
Brian.
Captain Sig. On the last one, Mandy was about to have her kid. On the last one, I don't know if she had it or not. I missed.
Congrats if you did.
I missed.
Good job, Mandy.
Another clap. Yeah. Anyway, so I'm talking baseball, hockey, basketball, and football. The 4 main sports. I would think. Am I leaving anybody out?
I mean, the MLS, but
MLS
it is what
just
it
signed
is.
a deal with Apple for $250 million a year.
Okay. Anyway, so those 4 sports. I feel like the NFL has not the best PA compared to those sports with the guaranteed money that the other sports are getting compared to what our guys are getting, and the more importantly the insurance benefits that they get after they're done compared to what the
I'm
NFL
up.
gets.
This is my last year.
You're done.
Yeah,
Then
5
you got to
years.
go in the Gene Upshaw Fund.
Yeah, then I got to dive it. What's that?
Gene Upshaw Fund. That's the fund you get. You don't know about the Gene Upshaw Fund?
Dude, I did nothing with the NFLPA. I
So
was
you have a
their
fund
worst nightmare.
that will pay your insurance for you. It's the Gene Upshaw Fund. I have 2 years left on, or maybe 3 years left on mine.
Shout out
before
Gene
my money-
Upshaw, dude.
Coach,
Yeah, they did a good job. So that you should have a fund. I'm pretty sure you got it. 2011, I think they started it, and you were still in the league, so you should get it. Make sure you find out.
Were you a rep?
No, I was not a rep.
Sounds like you know a lot of shit, though.
Yeah.
I don't know a lot of shit, but I definitely not.
Do you ever wish, or like, obviously it wasn't going to happen, but do you wish that you could have stayed at safety instead of going to linebacker, or did you learn to
Think
love?
about that all the time,
Yeah.
man. Dude, imagine 6'4", 240 at free safety. I couldn't cover anybody, but it would have been a lot of fun hitting people. I think I could have covered people. I'm just kidding. I could have covered tight ends probably because I covered them at linebacker.
Yeah,
but,
you would be the person they're looking for right now to cover these tight ends.
oh, these tight ends are different now.
Yeah, they're like your size.
Yeah, but they run and they catch. Like, they're really good. Like Kelsey, Kittle, the dude in Waller.
Yeah.
That dude
Darren.
is so good. I like him a lot. I love his story too. But yeah, I mean, I thought about that. And you know, Tampa actually talked about drafting me and putting me and playing me at safety, but they had Lynch, so it didn't make a lot of sense. Would imagine that 2 big ass white safeties playing beside each other. It would have been crazy. Number 46, number 47. Because I would have had a different number.
Yeah, Zito, your question for Mr. Urlacher,
Should I turn
pal?
my thing on?
I think you'll be able to hear it.
Okay.
Just what's your opinion on Justin Fields?
Justin Fields. Yeah. So I haven't watched the Bears play a whole lot, so I don't really, it's hard to tell.
Yeah.
Your rookie year, they didn't have a good season last year. He struggled. The offensive, they didn't. So I think the more you run the football in the NFL or any level, you're going to be more successful. And I think you put a lot of pressure on your quarterback when you don't run the football, unless you got a Brady, you got a Rodgers, or one of those guys. They can handle it because they're good and they get rid of the football really fast. So we'll see. I think he's talented, got a great arm, athletic as hell, obviously. But we shall see.
You just took quite a shot at all play callers.
Play callers? What do you mean?
You said
Run the football. You
sounds like this is a
You
deep-
play
yeah.
in cold weather.
Hell
Run
yeah.
the football.
What are we doing?
Run the football. Run the football. Play good defense. Stop the run.
Run the football.
Take the ball away. Run the football.
Run the fucking football.
Run the football.
It changes
And what should we-
everything for the
what should we do
quarterback.
here? Run the football.
Yeah, it changes everything though.
It really does. And it slows the game down. If you got a rookie quarterback, you want to shorten that game, I would think. You run the football more. Not just, I'm sorry. Well, Mac Jones did pretty damn good last year. I shouldn't say that.
Yeah, but they literally had a game where they
Yeah.
won with two
Two
completions.
completions.
Right.
And they threw, the Bills game, right? It was
Yeah.
like negative 700.
Yeah,
It was freezing. And the wind was blowing 200 miles an hour.
And Bill was pissed that they even threw it 3 times
Yeah,
or
he
whatever.
didn't want
Yes.
Yeah, he was
I couldn't
mad.
believe they won that game because I love the Bills. Josh Allen's a beast.
Dude, he's
He's a
one of
monster.
you.
Yeah.
He's a freaking monster. Probably my favorite quarterback.
They
in the
run him on ISOs too and power.
Yeah, they do.
That's
I
much
like that.
different.
It's scary for me when he has the ball in his hands running because I want him to get hurt because he doesn't avoid hits.
Yeah.
He takes them on. I love it. Tough guy,
big,
old
but
school.
Beast.
I want to go through this one time here.
Okay, be careful.
If you don't know by now, the trading card collectible market is booming.
yeah.
Are you struggling to identify what cards you have?
Yeah.
Yep.
Do you need help with pricing your cards?
Yeah.
Do you wish there was an easier way to track and organize all your cards?
Yeah.
Do you want a quicker way to list and monetize your collection?
Yeah.
Well, I know what you need.
Tell me.
What's that?
It's the Ludex platform, dude.
Lodex. Nailed it.
It's like Bud. It's like your
Started
Bud.
bad, ended bad.
Rolodex.
Rolodex.
Yeah.
Ludex.
Ludex.
Ludex. Brand new company.
You're a great reader.
Well,
You can read some shit.
Ludex built this platform to change the game for all levels of collectors. Using AI tech. Whoa.
Uh-oh.
Whoa, is this thing sentient or not?
Be careful.
Is this thing sentient or
Is there a
not?
drone in here?
No, well, using AI technology, you can now identify any sports or trading cards in your collection.
me out.
From there, you can easily organize your collection and track the value of your portfolio. Ludex also offers a quick and efficient way to list and monetize your cards. Go to ludex.com, I believe, ludex.com. You wrote this.
You did a read. I didn't write that. Good read, though, by the way. Nice
Thank
job.
you.
Yes.
Thank you. We
Hat
tried-
on, or how do you like the hat on, or how do you like the hat off?
Your hair looks
Hair
good.
looks
Yeah,
good.
right. I need a
Fantastic.
haircut, but it looks good. I've been on the road for a couple days, so I can't get it cut. Wife will cut it when I get home, but I'm digging it today. It looks good.
Yeah, hair always looks good. Was it-
No gel, no nothing, just flowing.
All
That's
natural.
natural right there?
Natural.
That
Well,
hair-
after the procedure, it's natural. Yeah. After they put the hairs from the back to the front. Yes.
Is that the greatest hair thing of all time?
It's pretty unbelievable, man.
I've
You
seen
got-
other people
You
do
have
it.
got a great set of hair, by the way.
Thank you.
That is phenomenal. Every time I see you, I'm like, look at the flip up top. Do you wear a hat on the golf course?
I wear one of the big ones.
Wear that hat?
With this head, you mean?
Yeah. Does it keep sun off?
Yeah,
Are you gonna wear that hat in Tahoe?
the big one?
Yeah.
I think so.
Really? I'm just curious.
You got a referral code that we can
What's
use?
this all about? Hold on, Tone. What
the
was
hat?
that all about right
Does
there?
it hurt?
I got a spot back here.
Oh yeah, we can fill you up. Restore.com. We're gonna fix you right up. Yeah, it's great.
There's like 10 customers in here you just got.
There's
what
a lot
the
of
fuck were you
customers
saying about Tahoe? What was this all about?
What was that?
You think I shouldn't wear a hat?
Ah, you're you're covering your face up. You want to be seen.
Too much.
If I had hair like you, I would never wear a hat.
Well, you do from restore.com.
Restore, yeah, anyway.
All the
But-
boys, it really works. Does it hurt like hell whenever it happens?
No, they numb it up.
Thank
I
you,
wasn't too excited about getting it, but once the hair started growing, I tell you what, I was going through a drive-through at Chick-fil-A, and this isn't creepy. The girl at the front, she's probably 19. She was like
creepy.
Not creepy. She was over 18. She goes, wow. She was like, something about I like your hair. I was like, my wife was there. I was like, yep, keeping the hair. Girl at Chick-fil-A said I got good hair. It's staying on.
How long were you bald for?
Oh shit! So I started going bald in college, dude. Or divots. I had the divots. You've probably seen them. And then when you get to NFL, everyone makes fun of you in the locker room. You know how it is. Like if you
peaks,
have one
yeah.
little thing wrong with your body or anywhere on your, outer, they're gonna make fun of you.
Yeah.
So I got made fun of for so I just shaved it. But I was bald back to here for.
And then Hair Jordan said, come on to restore.
Hair Jordan. How do you know Hair Jordan?
Come on, we've seen all the billboards. Dude. Your face with hair is all over
It
Chicago.
is, isn't it? Yeah, I'm going. Yeah, you can't leave any direction in the airport without seeing those billboards.
It's amazing.
yeah.
Your hair looks unbelievable in person and on
Thank
those
you.
billboards.
Yes.
A lot of people are going to do that. Hour 2 on the other side with AJ Hawk. Boom, hit that right on. You see those
Right on
zeros?
numbers.
Home
Hit
run.
the right of fucking. That was square. Boom, turned on like Golden Tate did for the Port Angeles lefties last night.
Hell yeah.
Went 2 for 3 or something like that with a double and an RBI.
The softball?
Wow.
No, he's playing like Frontier League baseball. He's
Yeah.
made the move from football to baseball.
What, you watch the bananas? The banana.
I
yeah,
see
Savannah.
Savannah Bananas.
Dan-
Is it Burns' team? Is it Eric Burns? Plays on it? Eric Burns played in
yeah,
Major League.
yeah, he
Good
did play
guy.
for him.
But those dudes are unbelievable.
I'll watch
How
them.
about the stilts pitching guy?
Yeah.
The little dance they do, and the guy pitches and strikes him
Oh,
out.
you got a little moves there.
I'm the best sit-down dancer you're ever going to find.
But you're not standing and doing it.
Definitely not standing up. No,
Yeah.
not.
Once the feet get involved, it's a problem.
We got issues. Yeah, we got to get the feet and the arms and the other parts. Not good.
Your hair looks amazing.
does.
What's the afterwards? Like a week you can't move? You can't sweat?
3 days you can't work out.
3 days.
3
you
days.
can't ride your bike.
Couldn't wear my bike for 3 days.
Son of a
So
bitch.
couldn't wear your floppy hat for 3 days either.
Son of
Couldn't
a...
wear the sun ray hat either.
No.
Damn.
3 days isn't that many days.
No, not at all.
Feels like about 100 when you're doing it.
No, for
When,
you.
you, when
'cause
you're
a
active,
psycho.
it's like hard not to do.
Yeah, but you're a
Because the sun's
psycho.
out every day in Arizona. So
Yeah.
so
Hey,
outside
you're a
every day.
psycho, though. Yeah.
Psycho.
Not
That's
normal
right.
humans. Normal humans be able to call it. You get 3 days for tone, and he gets an excuse. He gets an excuse not to do anything.
What is it? Promo code Brian?
Text me.
Restore.com.
Text me.
It's actually restorehair.com.
ORE
Hair.com.
period com.
Well, hey, thank you.
Yeah, there you go. The more claps, yeah.
All right, so Ludex.com.
Oh,
Restore.
you said Ludex, not Ludex.
Well, because I learned
I like the
business.
Ludex, though. It sounds better. It sounds more lewd.
I mean, true. To be honest, when I was reading through this and learning about the business, I think it's a great business, great idea.
Yeah.
I immediately thought of Luda, with
Luda.
L-U-D. So I
Luda.
didn't,
I like Ludacris, too. He's good songs.
but my first thought wasn't Rolodex, which is definitely what this is.
100%.
Right.
Ludex.
I didn't think about their old ex either. I didn't think about that either. But
Hey,
that's
we
good.
appreciate the hell out of you for stopping by.
Thank you for
man.
having me in there. It was great.
Safe
talking to you,
travels.
gentlemen.
Yeah, can't wait to see you in Tahoe.
Yes. We should make a wager.
No.
Definitely. Your first year, you're going to do great. You're going to play so well.
I'm gonna have the hat on. Nobody's gonna
It's
see
so
me.
good,
Don't you
yeah.
worry about it. Ladies and gentlemen, the first Hall of Famer to ever come in the studio, absolute superstar, founder of Ludex.com, Ludex.com. If you have any cards and you're not on there, what are you doing? I believe it's coming to the App Store soon. I believe I'm not
Get to the
100%
App Store now.
No, I don't think it's on the App Store
I
yet.
have no idea.
Yeah.
My App Store doesn't even work.
Website to sign up. It's worth it. It's great. Ladies and gentlemen, Brian Urlacher. Thank you. All right, we're going to get to a break. Hour 2 will be in about 5 minutes or so. We can't thank you enough for watching. What a
AJ
fucking convo with you. dude.
AJ Hawk, bro.
Awesome. The
The Ohio State University.
AJ Hawk.
And I went to the University of New Mexico.
Do you ever go back to the state of New Mexico?
Yes, I was just there last weekend.
Any UFOs or anything?
Funeral. Not good.
You seen any UFOs or anything?
I haven't seen any funerals. I grew up 70 miles from there. Never seen a UFO. I think that's a bunch of shit.
Don't. All right, we're back in about 5 minutes.
Oh, I thought we were off.
That was unbelievable.